Whoa, Nelly. Yep. I don't expect to see this thing here in the morning. Yep. I don't know if you can hear me or see me, but this is on the lighter side of the wind gust coming through. Whoa. Yeah. That is why you spend $30 for the hurricane tie downs that stack down into the ground like 2 feet. Pond is entirely filled with about a foot deep worth of water on what little bit of ice was there. And yeah, you can see the trees just going for it. Storm update, hoping you can hear me. So far, this has managed to survive. It's ripped out some grommets and stuff. But the real problem is my carport over here, the wind ended up going straight into it. And it has literally lifted the entire thing and humchucked it and destroyed most of it. So I guess we're out as far as that one's concerned. The one out back here also got lifted. I just came out here and tried to put the sides down. But yeah, it was only 6 inches away from this tree. And this is the problem that happens is, see all of that water? All of this saturates, turns to mud, and then none of the tent stakes matter. Because it just rips them right straight out of the ground. If everything had stayed frozen, we would have survived this storm perfectly fine. How's the chickens?
Cold and wet.
Cold and wet? They went out in the storm?
Yeah, I closed up their thing so all 8 are inside.
Your hat's helping with telling the wind. It keeps going up and down on the little bomb.
Hi everyone, bye everyone.
Alright, so tomorrow we'll come out here after the storm and we'll see what else is going on. But yeah, that one's probably done for. I get a feeling I'm going to have to order up another cover. Whoa, Nelly. Yep. I don't expect to see this thing here in the morning.
Winds are coming from the saddle.
Yeah, it ripped out that one for the 3rd time. That's the problem. The problem is the wind is coming from over in this direction, which it doesn't come from at all, except for on these really bad storms. Yeah, it threw those on the ground. Alright guys, we'll be back. Here's a Maine survival tip for you since we're in this kind of program right now. You can buy these ends right here that plug into one of these cheap little boxes, or you can just make alligator clips that clip onto a lawn tractor or a car battery. And one of these light strips that's like 16 to 20 feet long only pulls 7 watts. So you can literally just string it all over the place. I mean, right now my living room is 20 foot by 20 foot and you can clearly see all the way around. You can see into my kitchen. You can see down the hallway, which is like, that's 18 feet away to that door. And what I do is I buy one that has a reel like this and I tape it on the inside of the end of the reel, and some of them actually come factory this way. And then that way I have my emergency rollout set that I can just pull out and plug in and go for it. I mean, this thing's at 100% charge. It should easily be able to run this set of lights for like almost 4 or 5 days easily if we needed to. Well, here we are during this stupid storm. Got John over here What are you having, John?
Burrito.
A burrito. Yep. We made chicken mixed with rice pilaf on the Coleman. And up behind Jesse, we've got an RV 12-volt light running off of a 50-amp LiPo battery. And Jesse's happy because she's warm with her 12-volt heater that doesn't care that the power's out. Yeah.
And I'm not blinded.
Yeah, and you're not blinded because the light's now behind you. But yeah, those RV lights that they sell now, they have an on-off toggle switch and stuff. Those things are super bright.
Blindingly.
Blindingly. Yeah, very impressed with them. Totally worth the investment.
Thank you.
Well, the wind managed to rip open a bunch of bags of bottles that were out here. Not entirely sure where that box came from. And we're going to find 5-gallon buckets everywhere because the windstorms just throw them around. And we had one big tree fall down apparently. You can see it right there, but we lucked out. It missed John's trampoline. And the Alibaba with the tarp totally tied down across it seems to have done okay. As you can hear, we have heat. Jesse's got the 12-volt diesel heater going. That's working really good. We've got enough battery power now to run that without sunlight for almost like 5 days, so we'll be fine there. Oh yeah, it ripped the grommets out of one side of this. So I've got a bunch of clampy things showing up in order to be able to work on these. I'll post a link for them. Basically, you buy them by like the 20-pack, and they have a loop in the bottom and a clip thing that crimps down. And what you do is you roll the edge up with a piece of wire or something inside of it, or a piece of old gas line, and you crimp down over the top of it, and it's the best workaround for torn up tarps that I've ever found. Well, John's setup seems to have survived. I wasn't sure. That thing looked like it was about to lift off, but we made sure to put some cinder blocks on it and then tie it down, so that one did fine. This one, on the other hand, this one's been relocated about 10 feet back. It literally picked it up and threw it off against the trees behind it. And this is what I was talking about. So right now it's 15 degrees out, so these are why bomb cyclones suck so bad. You end up with 60-degree temperatures, torrential downpour, everything turns to mud. Here's my tracks from yesterday. That's my feet sinking in 2 inches into the mud. And now today, in 15 degrees, I can't move it. It's solid. It's 2 inches of a block of ice right now. So as you can see, we had 2 sets of concrete sitting on this leg. We had it nailed down, and all 4 corners of this had the same setup, and it still lifted it and threw it off to the side. If that tree hadn't have been there, it would have been in the woods. So John's shed is doing okay. His bike is in here. I know you guys have been asking about it. So his bike is right here, all safe and sound. That seems to have survived. And yeah, that's about what I was hoping not to find. See, this is the thing. Once the wind gets under the edge of them, these things are fine up until about 30 miles per hour. But once the wind gets under the edge, it flips them and rolls them over. It looks as if most of this one should be savable, but I got a lot of hours of me being out here freezing my fingers off. And there's what was stored inside of it, which was nice and safe. And the chickens can hear me talking outside, so I guess we're gonna check them and see whether their roof is still on. Well, the Sears Dragster and Baba Yaga and John's machine apparently ended up okay, so that's good. Whoa, hey guys. Hold up, I know. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let me open your door. Oh, that's frozen. So, 1, 2. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, there should be one more brown one. Where's the other brown one? Oh, there's the other brown one. Alright, so all 8 chickens survived. We gotta go get them some of our water and share it with them today. That's why they're really upset, is because they're looking for water. Alright, so at this point, I'm gonna go warm back up and I'm gonna come out here. We're gonna start assessing things, working through the damage, and we'll get you guys an update later on.